A new legislative session is approaching with new districts, a new governor, and quite a few new Republicans in the State House. Joining me now is one of the members of this very large freshman class, Representative-elect Tom Quigley. Welcome.
My pleasure.
Well, your face may look quite familiar to the folks in the 146 in Montgomery. Can you talk about your journey and how you got here today?
Yes. Yeah, it was a, sort of an interesting situation. We were involved in what we were calling the epic rubber match, where my Democrat opponent, who I faced in 2010 and won, I lost the rematch in 2012, and then we faced off in a third match this past November, and I was victorious, so able to regain the 146th district and come back. So although I am in with this new freshman class of 22, obviously I sort of know my way around the building, and but I'm very happy to be back and happy to come in with this new group of legislators. Everybody seems to be eager to get to work, and I'm really confident that good things are going to happen this session.
Remind me, how long had you served prior?
I was in for 4 terms. So I was
Okay.
first elected in 2004, re-elected in 6, 8, 10, lost in 12 and came back. So it's really 10 years from the first time I stepped into the building. I'm coming back as a freshman legislator.
Well, one kind of major thing happened in that period of time. I mentioned in the open, there's new districts.
Yes.
There was a redistricting based on the 2010 census, population shifts, and those lines have to get redrawn a little bit.
Right.
How has the 146 changed?
Yeah, basically in Montgomery County, we moved a little bit to the south and to the east. So the new district contains the old municipalities of Royersford, Limerick, Lower Pottsgrove in their entirety. And then in Pottstown, we are like sort of the north end as well as the east end and the Rosedale section. So there are 5 voting precincts, 10 voting precincts in Pottstown. We keep 5. And then the new areas are Perkiomen Township and Trapp Borough. So like I said, we moved a little bit to the south and to the east, and Perkiomen and Trapp would be the 2 new municipalities.
And I imagine there's a collective spirit of representatives wanting to work together for the good of the county as well.
Oh, correct. Yeah, and I think, there was some concern when the redistricting went through, and we've recently met with local officials in Pottstown to assure them that, we're certainly going to be there to help everyone, and working with Tim Hennessy actually takes the other half of Pottstown, and Tim and I have known each other since I've been here in '04, so, we certainly look forward to helping everyone out, and, we're not going to be turning people away because they don't live in a certain area, and certainly keep them aware, and it's an education process, I think, for everyone. A lot of people call up, and even I was talked to people after the election, and some people who were in the old part of the district, Upper Pottsgrove, New Hanover, they said, where were you on the ballot? And then it dawned on them, oh, this is the new, new districts and the new election. So I think that we have to go through that education process, and our local newspaper, the Pottstown Mercury, has provided some maps and some charts. So I think that people are starting to gradually understand what that change encompassed.
In the period of time that you've been away from Harrisburg, have the issues changed that are top concerns of your constituents, or is it the same old issues? What are you looking forward to digging your hands
Right.
into?
Yeah. I mean, I think the biggest issue there has always been the school property tax, and it was interesting when I was campaigning in the new areas of Perkiomen and Trapp, which are part of the Perkiomen Valley School District. It was the same concern. The individuals there, and Perkiomen is sort of a little bit similar to Limerick in the sense that there's old residents who have been there for a long time, and then you have a lot of newer developments there. So it's that same thing of the homeowners who've been there for a long time, seeing their property taxes go up. But even the people who've moved in new, who have been there for maybe more than 10 years, realizing, when I first got in here, I thought it was affordable, and now here we are 10 years down the road, and it is getting out of hand. So that issue was all encompassing, even in the new part of the district. And obviously, jobs and the economy are still important there too. A lot of people we talk to concerned about, the way this economy is going, and concerned about job growth. So it seemed to be those 2 areas that were the most talked about on the campaign trail.
Let's talk a little bit about your presence in the district as far as a district office. Where are you at in that process?
Yeah, we're still, I think we're pretty close to getting something nailed down with a lease. And that was sort of the, I was a little bit spoiled when I came in 2004 because my predecessor, Mary Ann Daly, had an office set up, a staff, which I just inherited. So, it was a clean, just walk right in the door on the first day and you're ready to go. Now it's a little more challenging in that we're looking for locations. We're trying to find something that's a little more centrally located in the district, but I think we're close to having that up and running.
And in the meantime, I imagine any constituents that have concerns can check your website.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. I probably fielded a couple phone calls, that I've gotten either through the campaign phone or my home phone. My email is up and running, my government email, so people have contacted me through there. So yeah, we've already fielded probably 5 or 6 questions already to help people out. So we're looking forward to continuing that. And the good thing is, when these people contact me, I know where to direct them,
Right.
having been in office before. So it's not like a brand new transition. So that we're looking forward to that. We have a new staff that'll be coming in. So we're looking forward to getting ready. But yeah, certainly contact us on the website, my email, and we can get back to you and point you in the right direction.
That sounds good. And then do you have a final message as we close here to your constituents?
I mean, I thank them for the opportunity to represent them again. Certainly a lot of people, after I lost in 2012, a lot of people said, it was very tough, once you lose to come back. And I was very fortunate that the people there in the 146th district have placed their trust in me again. So I certainly look forward to serving them again and working with them and try to make our community and the Commonwealth better for everyone.
Well, thank you so much for taking some time today to just share where you're at and where you're going.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks. And if you have comments or questions about this or any other legislative topic, Representative-elect Quigley's information will be on the screen in just a moment. Thanks for spending a few minutes with State Representative-elect Tom Quigley.